Alright, this is Crota giving you part 2 of a replay and the final part of a replay between WemadeFoxSoccer and Infi. Infi was able to take down an Ancient of War, but the Warden is now trying to press in. Wow, sinuses, excuse me. Warden is now trying to press in, but is pushed back by a couple of towers. We do have good amount of Huntresses just trying to run around the base. Only one Ancient of War now, and researching that Whirlpool Blades, trying to get that Ancient of Wonders back. And let's see what's going to happen. We have a Water Elemental now going to go down to the Warden. So the Warden is able to take down that Water Elemental. Meanwhile, we have a Goblin Zeppelin in play. Goblin Zeppelin trying to fly ahead, trying to perhaps drop down on this main expansion. Warden currently sitting almost at level 4. No, we are finally at Keep, and a Mountain King is currently being trained, so we do have Wardens being put into play, and Glaive Thrower getting focused down. A Clarity Potion trying to take down an Archer. Archer quickly goes down, picked back up, and we do have now Dryads coming into play. So Dryads replacing those Archers, and we have a Goblin Shredder being atypical of the Night Elf, cutting down precious trees just in order to get lumber. How can the Night Elf live with himself? Anyways, WemadeFoxSoccer trying to fight in the base, trying to make sure that that Goblin Zeppelin does not drop any real threat right now. Unable to see beyond the trees. No, is still able to hit it right now, and the Goblin Zeppelin is just currently sitting there. He gets a Goblin Zeppelin of his own just for sight, and it looks as though the Goblin Zeppelin is going to be forced to go ahead and fly away. So Infi forced to retreat just a little bit. Meanwhile, we do have a Goblin Zeppelin in play, and let's see how this turns out. The Goblin Zeppelin we may see some more harassing. We do have FoxSoccer building up another Ancient of War, so a second Ancient of War on this other side of this river right now, and we do have peasants heading back over here. We do have riflemen now in the base of Infi, so we do have towers and riflemen. And let's see, Warden currently sitting at level 3. We do have a Roar. Is he going to go ahead and Shadow Strike that Footman? That Footman may go down and would give level 4, but no. Overcommits, gets hit by the Arcane Tower, loses some precious mana, so not very wise use there by FoxSoccer. We do have peasants now trying to, oh wow, those two ballistas were doing a really good job trying to take down that Arcane Vault. Didn't even see that. We do have the Footman now trying to focus down those Glaive Throwers. Glaive Throwers being healed. We do have a Roar now, and a third Ballista joins in on the fight. Warden now currently in play, gets surrounded. He's got to be careful. If he's Fan of Knives, he should be able to take down a lot of those units. Not sure why he didn't Fan of Knives there. He would have been able to perhaps take down two or three Footmen with the level 2 Fan of Knives. Ballista is now shooting across the bridge, and we do have a lot of low hit point Footmen. So low hit point Footmen, low hit point Archers. Warden is now trying to get healed. No bears at this point, so no bears, no rejuvenation, and it looks as though the Warden is going to go ahead and run back to his Moonwells, or her Moonwells, heal up, and then perhaps do another push. Ancient of War producing an additional Glaive Thrower, and PEPSI Infi is pretty much just staying on his side of the river, not really doing much. We do have a Clarity Potion, and we do have double Scout Tower, Ivory Towers, and it looks as though Infi wants to go ahead and do some more creeping, but right at the same time, the Huntresses are going to come in, so may catch this army off guard. No, does not catch this army off guard. Ballista is now trying to do a couple of little bit more throws. FoxSoccer is doing a very good job of just limiting Infi's ability to expand and creep right now. So, Goblin Shredder now in the mix and being repaired. So, Goblin Shredder, a very strong unit, 34 to 61 normal damage, and very good against those riflemen in particular. And let's go ahead and see what happens here. We have a workshop currently being built by Infi, militia being cancelled right now, and it looks as though FoxSoccer wants to just get into position, try to take down that Town Hall. Huntress is currently in play, trying to take down those units, and here comes the fight. So we have a nice Fan of Knives, Dispel, trying to remove some of that healing. Peasants taking down, Huntresses going down, Footman low on hit points, trying to run away. Fan of mana is currently plentiful on the Blade Master or the Warden, but the Warden just thank you. Fan of Knives takes down a lot more of those units. Fighting on the bridge, bolt on the Huntress. Huntress goes down. And this is just an interesting fight right now. We have a quick hide from the Warden. Warden does a Fan of Knives and Shadow Strike, and is going to hide again. Very nice use of the mana, and does have a potion of greater mana if he would like it. We do have the Goblin Shredder being picked back up and dropped back out. Level 5 Warden. So Warden able to get off a lot of those kills. able to take off a lot of units, and the Shadow Strike has worn off. So we have level 5 or level 3 Fan of Knives, and it looks as though the Warden is going to try to go ahead and get some additional mana from these Moonwells. Yes, additional mana from those Moonwells. No upgrade on those Moonwells right now. So currently sitting at Tree of Ages, and let's see how much mana he's going to get. Back up to 250 mana, so a very good amount of mana. Those ballistas doing a good job of just spraying some damage all over the place, picking up those ballistas and dropping them so that the ballistas do not give any additional experience. Warden probably wishes that he had Blink right now to be able to catch up and then Fan of Knives in and out. Currently level 3 and a level 1 Archmage, so hero advantage definitely in favor of FoxSoccer. But we're going to see what happens here. That level 3 Fan of Knives is going to drop those footmen very quickly, but the riflemen do have a little bit more hit points, so we're going to go ahead and see how that happens. Nice Shadow Strike on the Mountain King. Mountain King low on hit points and gets a bolt off, but goes down. So level 1 Mountain King goes down. Slow on the Warden. Warden trying to run away, is able to run away, uses a potion of healing, does a Fan of Knives. Perhaps should use the potion of greater mana to get some additional mana and be able to Shadow Strike some units. Nice abolish coming in from those Dryads, so Dryads now abolishing. Warden does use that use the potion of mana, does get off a Shadow Strike. No Shadow Strike, just a Fan of Knives it looks like. And now he's fighting back on this bridge. This bridge is a very, very bad place because the units tend to clump up a lot. And we have a teleportation. That must have been a miscue. I'm not quite sure why you just didn't go ahead and pull units back. Archmage was not low on hit points at all. I'm not sure what Infi was thinking there. Archmage now going to go ahead and heal. A lot of units in the red. Perhaps he thought that he didn't have enough time to just pull them to the back. We do have the glaive throwers now doing a lot of damage, trying to push in. Flying machine now out in play, most likely for true sight, as opposed to any anti-air ability right now. But those 5 glaive throwers doing a very good job of just constantly pressuring. We do have 2 Goblin Zeppelins from Infi currently on the map, and we do have a level 5, almost level 6 Warden. If that level 6 Warden comes out, that may be too much. Bolt on the Warden, but the Warden is just so strong right now. Doesn't really matter. Gets the level 6 from a Water Elemental, the Avatar of Vengeance, and that may be all she wrote. With that Fan of Knives is gonna... Ooh, Warden now down to 221 hit points. Is he not able to blink away? Staff of Teleportation. Warden goes down at level 6. Oh my goodness. So Mountain King back in play, and it looks as though Infi was able to go ahead and hold on to this, even though his Warden got up to level 6. Bad positioning, no Scroll of Town Portal, and wow, I totally thought FoxSoccer had that game, but that level 1 Mountain King able to bolt and surround, and no Scroll of Town Portal on WemadeFoxSoccer, no rejuvenation, no bears. Ultimately, Infi was able to go ahead and pull through with the economic advantage. I hope you enjoyed the game, and stay tuned, or hope to see you on Battle.net. And you know what? I'd like to hear some comments on how I can improve my commentating style. I don't know if I should do the whole entire rush, talk as fast as I can, or try to come at it with a more calm approach. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, thanks again for listening.